Hey guys, we've got something quite special today. I'm going to be doing a fiber laser engraving over these blades for a customer of mine. He's got a friend that he has also got the same knife and they want the same artwork put onto the blade. So all we have to do is just make sure that they line up correctly, and then we'll head over straight to the laser and actually get it done. So basically what we want here is to make sure that this MILF squad, which is going to be somewhere along this area here. So all I've done is just measured 1.5 centimeters from here upwards, and then a 1 centimeter distance over here. This is 3 times bigger than its original size on the artwork. So when we pull it into our actual laser program, it's going to start from around about here, going that way, and about maybe half a centimeter up here. So that is all set up. It's going to look quite cool. So let's head over to our laser. Okay, so we're here by our laser marking tool, and we need to just load in our artwork, make sure it's the right size. From there, I'm going to make sure that my bed is level, or my laser is actually level to the blades, do a test, and then we're going to go straight to engraving each of them. So let's go ahead. Import, MILF squad, then all we've got to do is move it down, zoom back in, and this size that we were going with was, to make sure we lock it there, was 85 wide by 30 high. Okay, and the first thing we need to do is hatch this design. So from here we go to hatch, and I wanted to engrave the outside first, with the number 1 on the outside. Make sure the line space is correct. Okay, and I'm happy with that. We go okay. Alright, now it's gone solid black, which is exactly what I wanted. And from there, we're going to go and change our settings. The speed I want at 1000, and the power we're going to do at 80%, and frequency we leave as it is. Alright, so now that our artwork is actually set up, all I need to do is just adjust the height of my laser. And I'm simply going to be doing that with this scrap piece of metal, and something that is going to be similar in height to my actual knife. Okay, now if we have to move this one out the way, let's just double check the size of it. You can see that looks like it's a bit actually too small, so that means we might need to just go a bit higher with our actual laser. But we don't know until we physically do a engraving test, and this is the same height as my blade. We're going to push continuous on our marking until I'm happy with the engraving. So we'll go ahead and push mark, and we'll engrave a little bit, see whether or not it's engraving deep enough. If it is exactly where I need it to be, then we'll leave it as it is. The reason why I mostly do tests before I even think about engraving on the item is if your artwork somehow, if the items inside here are a little bit too small, you might need to adjust the thickness of your artwork so that it can actually engrave correctly. Because if we have a look here at this artwork currently, you can hardly see the actual MILF squad itself. It actually is a bit too thin on the line. So I may need to go back to my artwork and make those black lines on the MILF squad much thicker before I even think about engraving on the knife. And we'll know. Okay, so my first thing is I'm going to select my artwork, and I measured at 85, but I'm actually going to go to 95 width. Possibly actually I'm going to go to 100, and that is increased at least the height by 5 mils. We're going to say apply, and then I think the height of this is actually really good. It engraved deep enough, and I don't think there's any funny issues here. So we'll go ahead and quickly push red to just put the knife there instead and see where we're going to start from. And that's ideally where I would like to engrave this knife. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and push stop there. I can see the letters a lot more defined now than it was on the previous one. And since I've made it bigger, I think it's going to cover that blade quite nicely. So I'm going to move this out the way completely. Move those out the way, move the knife into the middle. Going to go ahead and push red, and that way we can actually sit, we'll go ahead and line this up nicely, and we'll go ahead and push mark. Well guys, it's completely done now, and I actually really love this kind of goldish brown color that has come out with this engraving, and I think I've done it spectacularly. It was in the correct place and I'm very happy with it. So have a look at that finished product, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
...2023 marks the 10th anniversary of AM.CO.za in the South African market. And through that time, we have experienced considerable growth and expansion with the support of our valued customers. To mark our 10th anniversary, we have bought a warehouse at Sunny Rock in East Rand, and we will commence with renovation and construction in 2023. The facility will comprise a massive 2,000 square meter warehouse, 300 square meters of demonstration space, 150 square meters of sales space, and 400 square meters of spare parts storage on the top floor. 550 square meters of showroom space on the middle floor. 400 square meters for Machine.Africa for machine repairs with its own dedicated entrance. And a 250 square meter tea garden and coffee shop for your convenience. Our group now comprises 4 businesses. AM.CO.za is our main business and supplies the machines, spare parts and consumables. Machine.Africa does the installations for our clients and handles on-site and factory repairs. Ambitious Academy ensures that our clients achieve the very best levels of productivity by providing training and certification. And our automated AI-driven online store, Buy This, brings all products online and distributes countrywide. We invite you to be part of this exciting journey as we establish our new headquarters. Watch as the process unfolds and be part of the adventure to meet all of your machinery and productivity needs with this magnificent new facility. AM.CO.za. Achievement matters.